fucking awesome.
Hello fellow travelers and welcome to another episode of the journey of your life. And today is episode 24 I think it is, and today is going to be about the people you hang out with. So that's my question to you: who are the people you hang out with? The legendary Rohn once said, you become the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. So, choose the people you hang out with very carefully. Now, this kind of happens naturally, right? You have your friends that you go up with, and some go and some stay, and eventually you come at this age, I don't know, somewhere in your mid-40s or so, and you have this group of friends around you. And then you start to change because, you're going down the rabbit hole, you're on this journey, you're trying to discover yourself, you are discovering yourself, and, you change. But, do the people around you change? Well, the answer is no. The people, your friends, they will stay the same, And that's great. It's great to have friends that have been with you for so long, but also this need for other people starts to rise inside of you, right? So, you take a closer look at your friends and you decide who can add more value to my life besides than just being my friend, right? So, and we all have this person in our phone that if he or she calls, you look at the phone, you'll be like, shit, you don't really want to talk to them because there's a lot of negativity and it's bad energy, and whenever you talk to them, afterwards you feel drained. It's like these energy sucking vampires, right? I mean, we all know those people, right? So you don't really want to talk to those people. You don't want to necessarily hang around with them. But since they've been friends for such a long time, what are you going to do, right? It's almost like they have this kind of diplomatic immunity around them. So you could ask yourself the question, if I could choose today, if he or she would be my friend, would he or she be your friend? Would that be like, I don't want to hang out with them anymore? Or maybe you do, maybe you love them a lot and you accept them the way they are, and that's great. But we also have this person that, at least I hope you do, that when he or she calls, you'd be like, oh, this is good, just shut the fuck up, I gotta take this call, you take this call, you'd be like, hey man, how's it going, man? Good to hear from you, how are things going in your life, and what's up, and we should hang out and meet and whatever, and you do, right? You have these kind of persons who have these great positive energy, and whenever you have a conversation with them, you light up, you learn something new, you have a great time, and you go home and you feel satisfied. You know that feeling? You know that kind of person? And also, I mean, if you want to take it to the next step, it's also important to have persons around you that, when they come to your house, you clean up the house extra, just to, make sure everything is tidy, and you get rid of the skid marks in the toilet, you make sure everything is tidy and nice, and maybe put even some incense on or whatever, so you make it look extra nice, because that person, she kind of raises the standard for you. Now, I believe it's very important to surround yourself with people, who are not necessarily better than you, but who have reached a certain level in their life that you look up to. They have this standard which is really high, and you wanna get yourself to that standard. It's like my friend David once said, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong fucking room. And you can look at it like that, but for me it's like, when you go to the gym and you work out with somebody together, you want to have somebody that you're working out with who is stronger than you, who's faster than you, who can do more sit-ups, more pull-ups, more weightlifting. It doesn't really matter because, you have something to aspire to. Maybe that's the good word. You want something to look up to. So, if you take a closer look at all the people you hang out with, and maybe you should grade them, on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 to 10, whatever, where are they? And then you're also going to discover, perhaps there are some people missing that can take you to that higher level, right? So, where do you find those people? Well, I arrived here in Portugal about 7 months ago, and it took me a little while to figure that one out, but now I've surrounded myself with many inspiring, successful people from all over the world, and I'm very happy about that because not only do they inspire me, and it's great to hang around with them and go out to dinner and have a conversation with them, but they kind of push me, they push me to do better, to become a better version of me. So the question would be, where do I find them? Well, it's actually not that difficult, I found them in Facebook groups. I just went online. I went to Facebook. I started looking in several Facebook groups. I found a couple of interesting people. I sent them a message and I invited them to go out for a coffee or dinner. And, surprisingly, a lot of people agreed to do that. So that's amazing. And, that's where it begins. That's where it begins. So it's, you can make it as complicated as you want, but actually it's not. It's very easy. Just find who you would like to be surrounded with and reach out to them. I mean, of course, it's a little bit outside your comfort zone, but that's always the case. If you want to grow, it's always going to be outside your comfort zone. So, hopefully this helps. The people you surround yourself with, very important, very important. I can really feel the difference now that I've chosen to, spend time with these inspiring people and these artists and creative people. And it's helped me a lot. And I know it will help you a lot as well. So, hope you enjoyed it. If so, 2 thumbs up, share, the drill. But anyway, thanks for listening. Much love. Bye bye.